Hello everyone. Portfolios are a great way to demonstrate your competencies you would like to list on in your resume, or you would like to talk about them in interview. They allow you to show and not just tell about your capabilities, about your skills, about your abilities, or many other things that you would like to list on while you apply or you wish to join or at some place. A portfolio can be an important tool for your career. Whether you are currently willing to join a job or you have further future plans regarding that, so you can know what is a portfolio and portfolio what are the important factors that you may keep in mind while preparing your portfolio. A portfolio is a compilation of work samples and professional documentation that provides proof of your accomplishments or samples of your work, whatever you may have done. It can be a physical book or binder that organizes sample of your work, or an online portfolio with electronic files also can be included or infused, or you can plan of preparing that sort of portfolio as well. Now, when and why do you use portfolio? You need to know each and every detailing regarding that. There are some items that you may include in your portfolio, such as your current resume or CV. Along with that, some diplomas if you have done, some certificates, and transcripts from post high school can also be included, or post high school institutions if by any chance you have received any certifications, any diplomas, that can be included. Some reference letters, awards, testimonials, and LinkedIn recommendations can also be included in your portfolio. Work samples that you have created, for example, your CV, some proposals, or marketing material if you have prepared, some spreadsheets or reports or PowerPoint presentations can also be a part of your portfolio. Graphic or layout database, infrastructure for project plans. Along with that, evaluations and performance appraisals, some published articles if by any chance you have, and your writing samples can also be a part of portfolio. Link to blog or sample of blog post, thank you note, or emails from clients or co-workers. These are all the parts of portfolio. So today in this session, we will be discussing in detail about the important specifications that we may include in a portfolio, and what can be the detailing and what are the benefits that we may seek out of portfolio making. In another way, we can say portfolio is a collection of financial investment like stocks, bonds, commodities, cash, and cash equivalents, including funds, exchange trade funds, etc. They can be included in a portfolio. People generally think that the stocks, bonds, cash comprises the core of a portfolio, but this is only one side. It does not need to be a rule that only these are the things that can be included. A portfolio may contain a wide range of assets that you may be having in real estate, art, and private investments as well. You may choose to hold and manage your portfolio yourself. What are the things that you have decided to include in your portfolio? That is up to you. Money manager, financial advisors, and another finance professionals also you can hire to manage your portfolio. Wide range of portfolio can be observed. People generally believe that stocks, bonds, and the cash only comprises portfolio. But on the other hand, a portfolio may contain a wide range of assets that you may have in various forms. Role of financial advisor is budgeting to reach big. Financial goal can also be attained with the help of financial advisor. Debt management, tax planning, retirement planning. These are all the things that can be planned, and you can take the help of financial advisor once if you wish to do so in the future. Understanding portfolio is really very necessary, and the key component is diversification. One of the key component of the portfolio management is diversification. What is it? Let's know about it. The wisdom of diversification says that put do not put all your eggs in one basket. What does it mean? It tries to reduce the risk by allocating investments among various financial instruments, industries, and other categories as well. It basically aims to maximize the returns by investing in different areas that you would react differently to the same event. So you need to be smart enough, you need to be well aware about all these specifications that you need to see while if you wish to manage a portfolio. There are many ways to diversify them, and your goal for the future, your appetite for risk, and your personality are all the factors that play an important role. Once if you wish to plan your portfolio. Portfolio management is defined as the art and science of making decisions. So it is really essential whether you are good at taking your decisions, or if you can prioritize, if you can initiate. After that, it is necessary to integrate, assess, and later on accept whatever you have prioritized. If once the whole process is done, then only you can decide, and you can measure, and you can report. This is the sequence that you need to follow once if you wish to manage your portfolio. So each and everything has to be planned, and accordingly you need to move forward. Managing investment is also necessary if you are willing to plan your portfolio, or if you are willing to manage your portfolio. Investments in the form of bond, share, cash, mutual fund, etc. You need to manage each and every financial detail, so that whatever you earn, the maximum profit within the framework you may receive. It is the art of managing the money of an individual under the expert guidance that is only known as portfolio management. So the people who do this work, they are known as portfolio managers. Portfolio management works on SWOT analysis. What does it mean? SWOT means strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. These are the four things that are to be taken care of once if you wish to manage your portfolio, which could be in the form of debt, equity, domestic, international, with the goal of maximizing the return at a given appetite for risk. So you can see the strengths. If things are, if you think of your company, if it does well, or many other things, they can be your strengths. Some weaknesses you may have, you may not miss some opportunities that you may receive in your life. and you may definitely receive creates some negative impacts that may not overpower your strength, or that may not lead you to the misfortune. If once you are capable in managing all these things, then only you can manage your portfolio. So SWOT analysis is really essential once if you wish to prepare a portfolio or if you wish to manage your portfolio. We will discuss about portfolio management. Prior to that, we may know that there are 4 types of portfolio management: active portfolio, passive portfolio, and after that discretionary and non-discretionary portfolio. So these are all the portfolios. These are the types of portfolios that you need to know. As we have seen, there are majorly 4 types of portfolio management methods. Discretionary portfolio management is a type in which the individual authorizes the portfolio managers to take care of his financial needs on his behalf. On the other hand, non-discretionary portfolio management, the managers can merely advise the client what is good, what is bad, what are the adverse effects, what are the favorable conditions, what is correct, what is incorrect for him. But the client is free, and he is free to take his own decisions. This is called non-discretionary portfolio management. On the other hand, if we talk about active portfolio management, then we may see it is the form which involves only tracking the index. On the other hand, this is the passive portfolio that I have discussed right now. On the other hand, if we talk about active portfolio, then it includes a team of members who generally take active decisions based on hardcore research before investing anywhere. So this is all that we have discussed regarding the 4 types of portfolio management methods that we can pursue if we wish to manage our portfolio. So if we conclude, the current scenario says where there is quality money in the market, portfolio management is essential and it is preferred method of making investments. So once if we wish to organize, reflect, socialize, create, or publish or receive feedback or edit, or all these things if we wish to do, we need to prepare our own portfolio. It can be online, it can be in a hard copy as well, but we need to manage it, we need to prepare it. Only then we can wish to receive the benefits that we may take out of this portfolio management. So in the upcoming session, we may be discussing about some techniques, some strategies, how we can prepare a portfolio, what are the best ways of making a portfolio, what are the benefits, what is the sequence, each and every detailing we will be discussing in the upcoming session.